Yes, good morning children. Now, today we will discuss about chapter number 7, that is our country India. Okay? So, now today's our basic topic, that is our country India. Now, you come to the page number 47. India is a country of vast geographical expanse. In north, now it is bounded by lofty mountains, that is कौन सा है, that is Himalaya, and the Arabian Sea in the west and Bay of Bengal in the east, and the Indian Oceans in the south, and the source of the Indian Peninsula. Now, it is clear? Okay. So, now today we will discuss what are the major physical divisions of India. What are the major physical divisions of India? So, now there are how many major physical divisions of India? 6. First, the Himalaya mountains, second, the Great Northern Plains, third, that is the Peninsula Plateau, and fourth, that is coastal plains, fifth, island groups, and sixth, Indian desert. Now, it is clear? Major physical divisions of India. First, that is the Himalayan mountains, Great Northern Peninsula, once again fourth, the coastal plains, and fifth, island groups, and sixth, Indian desert. Okay. So, now India. India has an area of about 3.28 million square kilometer. Now, you can also underline. Yes. Now, India has area कितना है बेटा 3.28 million square kilometer. The north-south extent, north to south extent, it means फैला हुआ बढ़ना, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari is about 3,200 kilometer. 3,200 kilometer. Now, you can also underline. And the east-west extent from Arunachal Pradesh to Kutch is about 2,900 kilometer. 2,900 kilometer. The lofty mountains and the great desert, Great Indian Desert, the northern plains and the uneven plateau, surface and the coastal and island present a diversity of landforms. What are the major landforms? Major landforms are the mountains, plains, plateaus, coastal plains, and islands. Okay. There is a different varieties of the climate, vegetations, wildlife as well as in the language and culture in this diversity. We have different types of climatic conditions, natural vegetations and wildlife. What do you mean by now here natural vegetation? Natural vegetations, it means now that trees, shrubs, grasses grow without help of human being. So, now it is called a natural vegetations. Climate. What is climate? Now, it changes. Climate weather, you know. Seasons are also changes due to the rotations and revolutions. Wildlife. Now, wildlife, it means now it is a habitat of all wild animals. Next, in this diversity we find unity that is reflected in traditions that bind us one nation. India has a population of more than 100 crore since the year 2001. It is the second most populous country of the world after the China. Next paragraph, now you can see location sitting. India is located in the northern hemisphere. The Tropic of Cancer, degree 23, 1/2 degree north, passes almost halfway through the country. Now, you can also see figure 7.2. From south to north, mainland of India extend between 8 degree 4 north and 37 degree 6 north latitudes. From west to east, India extend between 68 degree 7 east and 97 degree 25 east longitude. Latitudes and longitudes both are different. Okay? Latitudes extend between 8 degree 4 north and 37 degree 6 north latitudes, and longitudes between 68 degree 7 east and 97 degree 25 east longitude. If we divide the world into the eastern and western hemisphere or eastern and western Ghats, which hemispheres would India belong to? Can you tell me? Due to great longitudinal extents of about 29 degree, there could be a wide differences in local time of places located at two extreme points of India. As such, the differences between these 2 points would be Next paragraph, next page, about 2 hours. As you have learned earlier, you know the local time exchange by 4 minutes for every 1 degree of longitude. The sunrise 2 hours earlier in the east Arunachal Pradesh than the west Gujarat. You have already read earlier why the local time of longitudinal of 82 1/2 degree east. Has been taken as the Indian Standard Time. What is 82 1/2 degree east? Now it is a standard time, Indian Standard Time. These meridians or longitudes are also called the standard meridians of India. उसका दूसरा नाम क्या है बेटा? The standard meridians of India. Page number 48, second paragraph. The Indians neighboring countries. There are 7 countries. How many countries? There are 7 countries that share India boundaries, share land boundaries with India. Now you can see figure 7.1. India and its neighboring countries. Okay. So now you can tell me name. How many of these countries do not have access to any oceans or sea? Across the sea to the south lie our island neighboring Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by the Pak state. Okay? Yes. Now our neighboring countries are China, Bhutan, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Nepal. There are 7 beta. Now you can see here also. Now Afghanistan, China, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Myanmar, okay. Come to the next page number 50. Sri Lanka and Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by the Pak state. Political and administrative divisions. India is a vast country. From administrative purpose, the country is divided into 28 states. Now this time changes. कितने states हैं? 29 states. And how many union territories? 9. Delhi is the national capital. The states have found mainly on the basics of the language. For example, Rajasthan is the largest state and Goa is the smallest state in terms of area. The states are further divided into in different districts. Now, physical divisions. India is marked by the diversity of physical features such as mountains, underline mountains, plateaus, plain, coastals and island. What are the physical features? There are mountains, plateaus, plains, coastal islands and desert. Standing as in the north area, the lofty mountains, lofty snow, Himalayas. The word Himalaya comes him plus alai. It means the abode of the snow, बर्फ से ढका हुआ. The Himalayan mountains are also divided into in how many parts? There are in 3 parts. The Himalayan mountains are divided into 3 main parallel ranges. Ranges, what do you mean by now here range? The mountains may be arranged in a line, that is called range. So, now the Himalayan mountains are also divided into in 3 parts. First, the northmost, that is called Great Himalaya or Himadri. First क्या है? That is Great Himalaya, Himadri. Second, the world highest peaks are located in this range, that is called Middle Himalaya or you can say Himachal. And third one, now that is find out the names of 5 hill stations. The Shivaliks is the southmost ranges, or now you can say in your short word Inner Himalaya. So, now I think it is clear the Himalayan mountains are divided into in 3 parts. First, the Great Himalaya or you can say Himadri. Second, Middle Himalaya or Himachal. And third one, that is Shivaliks or Inner Himalaya. Yes, now it is clear beta? Okay. Yes children, come to the next paragraph. The northern Indian plains. The northern Indian plains lie to the south of the Himalayas. They are generally level and flat. These are formed by the alluvial deposit land down by the rivers and Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra and their tributaries. Now, here northern plains. Northern plains are thickly populated because of this region. Land is fertile. Network is easily available. transport is also easily available. They built their homes easily, and because of cultivation, now this northern plains is good for agriculture. So that is why now these northern plains are thickly populated. Yes, now it is clear? Okay. Rivers name: the Indus, the Ganga, the Brahmaputra and their tributaries. Now here tributaries, it means now small rivers. These rivers plains provide fertile land for cultivation. That is the regions for high connections of populations in these plains. I mean, now because of these regions, now these northern plains are thickly populated. Next page. In the western parts of India lies in the great Indian desert. What is desert? It is a dry, hot and sandy. It has very little vegetation. Vegetation is, it means less grow trees. Next paragraph, same page, page number 51. To the south of northern plains lies in the Peninsula Plateau. Peninsula Plateau. It is the triangular in shape. The relief is highly uneven. Uneven, it means now they are not equal everywhere. It is called uneven. This is a regions with different hill ranges and valleys. Aravalli Hills, one of the oldest ranges of the world. Border it on the northwest side, the Vindhyas and the Satpuras are important ranges. You can also mark. The Vindhyas and the Satpuras are the most important ranges in this region. The rivers Narmada and Tapi flow through these ranges. These are west flowing rivers that drain into the Arabian Sea. The western Ghats or Shivadris border the plateau in the west and the eastern Ghats provide the eastern boundary. While the western Ghats are almost continuous, the eastern Ghats are broken and uneven. The plateau is rich in minerals like coal and iron ore. to the west of the Western Ghats and the east of the Eastern Ghats. Okay. Now you can see page number 50. India physical map. Okay. Now Western Ghats. Now these areas. Okay. Now it is called Western Ghats. And now these parts opposite. It is called Eastern Ghats. The Western. Next page, page number 52. The western coastal plains are very narrow. The eastern coastal plains are much broader. There are number of east flowing rivers. For example, the Mahanadi, the Godavari, the Krishna and the Kaveri. Drain into the Bay of Bengal. कहाँ मिलती है? In the Bay of Bengal. These rivers have formed fertile delta at their mouth. The Sundarban delta is formed where the Ganga and Brahmaputra flow into the Bay of Bengal. Page number 52 in blue box, define corals. Do you know corals? Corals are the skeletons of tiny marine animals, that is called polyps. When the living polyps die, their skeletons are left. Other polyps grow on top of the hard skeleton, which grows higher and higher, thus forming the coral islands. Now you can see figure 7.4, coral islands. Come to the next, page number 54. Two groups of island also form part of India. Lakshadweep Islands are located in the Arabian Sea. There are coral islands located off the coast of Kerala, the Andaman and the Nicobar Island, lie to the southeast of the Indian mainland in the Bay of Bengal. Do you know which groups of islands were affected by the tsunami in 2004? Yes, children, now tell me answer. In 2004. So now here tsunami is the huge sea waves generated due to an earthquake on the sea floor. What is tsunami? What do you mean by now here tsunami? What is tsunami? Okay. Now you can define tsunami. Tsunami is a huge sea waves generated due to an earthquake on the sea floor. Huge waves causes due to earthquake on the sea floor. That is called tsunami. Okay? Yes, now you come to the page number 47 again. Our country India. How much area India has? Yes beta, now time start. How much area India has? Yes, hurry up. How much area India has? Very good answer. 3.28 million square kilometer. Very good. Come to the next question number 2. Who is the second most populous country in the world? I repeat, who is the second most populous country in the world? Second populous country in the world. In the world. Very good answer. Now that is India. Okay beta, now very good. Thank you so much. सर थोड़ा बंद करना, बंद तो किया लेकिन पता नहीं। हाँ